He may be blind, but he sees everything. Let me tell you a story, not a tale from a dusty book, not a legend passed down by firelight. This is something else. A whisper in the dark, a shadow that doesn't move when you do. It's the story of a man who died and came back. Started in a forgotten village buried deep in the Scottish Highlands. No roads, no phones, no visitors. Just mist, trees, silence, and something ancient. The locals feared what they called the 13th sound, the one you hear after everything else goes quiet. It begins with 3 knocks on the ground. Knock, dot, dot, knock. Knock, dot, that's when you know he is near. His name was Elias Crowe, a blind man who lived at the edge of the village. But blindness didn't make him helpless. No, it made him. Elias knew things. Secrets no one told him. He'd whisper in the dark. Who was cheating? Who had stolen? Who had killed? And every time he spoke, someone disappeared. Some said he wasn't blind at all. They said he could see souls. So one stormy night, 5 villagers dragged him from his cottage, led him into the forest, buried him alive. As the dirt covered his face, Elias whispered, "Greater than I may not have eyes, but I see you. One day I'll come back, and I'll count." They thought it was over, but evil doesn't rest. It waits. 50 years later, the story returned. Nathan Dwyer, a reclusive artist, lived in a cabin near those same woods. At exactly 2:13 a.m., he woke up to a strange sound. Knock, knock, knock. He thought it was wind, until he heard it again, closer, then a whisper through the door, greater than Nathan. He opened it. No one was there, only a trail of ash in the snow, and 3 long, cane-like imprints. Next morning, Nathan was found dead, his mouth filled with dirt, eyes wide open, but missing, scratched into his bedroom wall. "I see you." 3 days later, Marcus Hale, grandson of one of the original 5, was found hanging from a tree, tongue nailed to his chest. Below him, a wooden cane, snapped in 2. The villagers gathered in fear. That's when Agnes Marlowe, 93 and half-blind, finally spoke. She said, "Greater than Elias has returned. He hears what you hide, and he's come to take what was stolen." Someone whispered, "How do we stop him?" She replied, "Greater than you can't, not unless you give back his eyes." According to her, Elias's eyes had been removed before he was buried. One hidden under the chapel bell tower, the other, embedded into a stuffed crow, kept in a glass case by Graham Bellamy, last descendant of the 5 murderers. But anyone who tried to return them died, because every time someone touched the grave, knock, 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 and then came the silence. They say Elias walks with the fog. He doesn't need to see you. He hears your guilt, your breathing, your heartbeat. And when he finds you, knock, knock, knock. That's your only warning. I went there once, out of curiosity, out of stupidity. I booked the last room at the village inn. No phone, no internet. There's no light. That night the wind stopped, and then I heard it knock, knock. Outside the window, then the door, and then a voice greater than you opened your eyes. Now close them forever. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. In the morning, there was a jar at my door. Inside it, a blinking human eye. Still wet. I ran. I never went back. But even now, when the wind dies and my lights flicker, I hear it knock, knock. And I pray that he hasn't chosen me. Because Elias Crowe is not dead. He may be blind, but he still sees everything.